Hey, what's up with this cooking death on Long Island?
Oh.
I just saw like a big headline, cooking death.
Well, it seems in Comac, an elderly woman, she's like in her 80s, was cooking, and she lit her little gown, her little house dress on fire, and burnt to death.
That's terrific. That's terrific.
That's terrible. I'm sorry.
Wait, I'm sorry, and I wasn't paying attention. Hold on a minute.
Yeah.
Hold on a minute.
That's
Hold on, I got to do an oldie but goodie. Hold on a minute.
Had to hurt.
So what's up with this cooking death? So she was 83 or something?
I think 83.
Was she Italian, just trying to make her dumb sauce?
I don't know if it's a dumb sauce or if she was baking, because the neighbor said she liked to bake.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was by the stove, obviously, and her clothing caught fire, and she, I guess, panicked, started to run, and just was engulfed in flames and fell on the ground and died at the scene. Burnt to death.
Spun in a circle on fire in the kitchen.
Just bumping into things, setting them on fire.
Knocking pots over.
Oh,
yeah.
What does she wear when she cooks? An asbestos hat? Idiot.
You know, I just got to say, we're always searching out the greatest laugh ever. I don't think we'll ever beat that.
That is a good one.
Those two newsmen from that Washington TV station. Watching the model falling over and over again.
Yeah.
But anyway,
yeah, she burnt.
This proves there's no God. These stories come up, and then you just got to go, all right, that solves it. You don't need any of these religious people or scientists or any of that crap. You just go, yeah, there's no God.
How could there be?
All she wants to do is she's 83 and she just wants to make her dumb sauce.
I just want to cook.
Lived her life.
I'm on fire.
Right. What did she do to deserve that? What the hell did she do
Just
to deserve
her
that?
Elderly screams of pain. Oh, what a way to go.
And she panicked and went to throw water on herself, but it was the spare gas can she keeps by the stove. She always keeps one in case someone comes in with a lawnmower that needs a starting. You know, she's old.
Is it true that she was beloved by the neighbors?
The neighbors loved this woman. Apparently, she baked.
Yeah.
And brought the neighbors cupcakes and cookies and things.
Yeah.
And she loved her baking, they said.
Yeah.
And how ironic that she wound up baking herself.
Once again, no God, because you got this happening, and then you still got like Nazi guys, living their lives somewhere, in hiding.
Yeah.
Why can't they be the ones that burn alive?
Well, no, they saved that for the poor old ladies.
I understand, yes.
What happened? I'm on fire. You're kidding. How did it happen?
Neighbors loved it. They said when it was cold, she'd come over and just set her head on fire, and people would sit around her in the living room and toast marshmallows
over her head.
Yeah, she was known as the old campfire bag. That's what that Montauk Monster is. It's just her laying naked.
She's cooking in her construction paper suit, just in her crepe paper.
She just panicked. Like, roll on the floor, idiot.
Stop, drop, and roll, they say.
My favorite old lady death story.
You have a favorite?
Oh, yeah. It happens, the faithful listeners are going to understand because we bring this up from time to time. It happens once, maybe twice a year in your town. The old lady living by herself with her dumb little dog. And then she learns the hard way how faithful the dog really is to the owner.
How the dog reverts back to its primal instincts when left without its kibble.
And sometimes, the old lady doesn't even really die. Like something happens, maybe a stroke, and she's just stuck in her house, can't move.
Yeah.
And the dog's like, well, where's my food, bitch? And then does what a dog should do if it's hungry. And
starts a-eating.
Starts a-eating.
Comes a nibbling. One of the best was the woman in the wheelchair because her legs were paralyzed, so she had no feeling in her legs, and she must have been dozing, and her dog ate her toes. just came up and nibbled at her little toes. She didn't feel a thing. Woke up with just a little stump.
And then she realized it was an error to coat her toes with ham glaze before she took a nap.
Unbelievable. All right, let's.
You think the dog told his friends what he was going to do? Like, watch this.
Check this out.
Don't bark. She'll wake up.
She won't feel a thing. Now I noticed, like somebody started with just a couple of licks, and I noticed she didn't feel anything. Yeah. So I kind of nibbled a little, but didn't break the skin. Today, I'm going for the toes.
Yeah.
Do it. She'll wake up. She's got to feel that.
No, she doesn't. Watch. See? She didn't budge.
We got to go to Bruce in Louisiana because he's got to keep another theme going on the show. Go ahead, Bruce.
Yeah, I mean, at least she died doing what she loved.
Yeah, that's
screaming in agonizing pain.
Well, that's one of our favorite sayings when someone dies and they're like, well, at least they died doing what they love. But, people ignore the fact that, let's say it's a scuba diver. Well, at least he died doing what he loves. They don't want to acknowledge the fact that he's stuck underwater and drowning.
Yeah.
I'm sure that was a wonderful feeling.
That was not good.
That's the same feeling as looking at all the pretty fishes.
Yeah, your last thought is, I love doing this.
Yeah.
I love this.
That's not what you're thinking at all. You're like, holy S, I can't breathe, and I'm 100 feet under the water.
I love cooking and feeling every nerve ending in my body in agonizing pain.
Oh, fire is just hot.
Awful.
It hurts so badly and so deeply.
You think as she was burning, a big vat of vinegar might have fell off the shelf?
and gone into some of those open... like she banged into the lemon juice that she had sitting out.
Yeah, look, just go with the bit. Obviously, why would she have a big vat of lemon juice? But...
Well, she got gasoline next to the stove.
Exactly. Right. And an asbestos hat. She wore straw shoulder pads to cook.
She's cooking in straw.
A dress made of straw and horsetail hair.
Wonderful.
Let's say hi to Sean in Rockland County. Sean, what's up?
Yeah, I just wanted to correct Anthony. A couple minutes ago, he said those Nazis were living in hiding. I believe they actually have popular morning radio shows.
Oh, Opie said Nazis are hiding.
They can't tell our voices apart after 14 years.
I'll bet she cooked.
Thank you, Sean.
She would always wear her kindling bracelet and little dry leaf rings. She just loves them. The kids gave her rings made of dry leaves.
She's just a big hazard walking around. Washed her pants in kerosene.
She just stunk this old lady.
To get the racing stripes out of her underpants.
Yeah.
Brain, Boston, listening on BCN. Did very well in Boston with the ratings. Want to acknowledge that.
Yes.
She wear a suit.
Hold on.
Her clothes were made out of the same paper they wrap a cigarette in. And she does slow burn. And she probably was too stupid to put it out. She would just look at it burn. Ah! And she just stared at it.
You think she had like tissue paper cabinets too? Let's just completely exaggerate this whole
everything.
thing. Let's say hi to Brain. Brain, what do you got?
Hey, I think it's a misprint, fellas. My name's Brian.
He's printed in Brain.
All right. What's up, Brian? Brian!
I heard her sauce was to die for.
To die for.
We got another one too. Bill, what's up?
Oh, Bill.
Hey.
I guess God needed a creme brulee, huh?
Oof.
Hey, I like Bill. He's keeping another bit going there.
I hate these local stories, though. It's right in Comac.
I know.
Probably got like the sons listening or something.
Look, we know it's
They're
horrible.
fans of the show. That was my grandma.
We know it's horrible. I'm sorry. Jason, Baltimore, what's up?
Hi, boys.
Hey.
Hey.
I just wanted to point out to little Jimmy there that while an asbestos hat is hilarious, It's also a flame retardant.
Well,
Oh, way to wreck our bit.
No, it's probably better because maybe that was the only part of her that didn't burn then. Maybe the top of her skull was protected, and then a gentleman came in and removed her hat so that her head caught fire.
And then she caught mesothelioma from the asbestos.
I love how Jimmy just spun that. I mean, basically, her brain was intact, so she could feel every awful.
Oh,
sensation.
true. Yes. Because her head didn't burn.
Right.
She had the asbestos hat on.
See, Jim was accurate in the law run.
Because her children worried about it. What she would do is she would make pasta, and she was lazy, so instead of walking to the table, she would take the whole thing and throw it back over her head into a bowl, and she was constantly scalding her scalp and neck with hot pasta. So they bought her an asbestos hat with a metal chin strap, and that's how she'd cook. So she felt everything.
We're just awful people, and our listeners are awful because they're helping us today.